If you don't see the need to become an entrepreneur now more than ever, you are putting yourself at risk. Hey guys, welcome back to Brian Mills International, the #1 personal development company in the world. My name is Brian Mills. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications because we've got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, let's get right into the video. All right, so today is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's all about entrepreneurship. So we're going to be discussing, as you can see from the title, why becoming an entrepreneur is a must going into 2021. Now, all throughout 2020, it has been a crazy year from the start, from the get-go. Wow. We're in December here, but just wow. Hopefully everything that has happened in this year, we can leave it in this year and start 2021 absolutely fresh. But one thing that has really stuck out is that there is a need, an absolute need, a must for you to become an entrepreneur going into 2021. Like, you cannot go into 2021 and not be an entrepreneur. If you're doing that, you're absolutely putting yourself at risk financially and just about every area of your life after that. Here's the biggest thing. Unemployment has gone through the roof. Like, if there was something else above the roof, it would have gone through that too. But we have never seen this level of unemployment in the world. So many people jumping on unemployment, losing their jobs left, right, and center, companies shutting down. And it's something that hasn't been seen before. And it hit at just about everyone by surprise. And one of the biggest things that we've realized is that a job is just not enough. Having a job, one source of income, is not enough to get by in this world. It's not enough to make it. Even before things, shut down and everything went haywire, people were seeing this, but it wasn't a necessity. It wasn't a must because people were still comfortable because they still had their jobs. They had a little income coming in. It wasn't until most people's jobs started shutting down and they didn't reopen back up. Matter of fact, some people's jobs shut down and the job was gone. There's not going to be a position to go back to because the company shut down. And the reason why I say you have to be an entrepreneur going into 2021 is because you have to take control of your life. So you can't be dependent on a company. You can't be dependent on a job, the government. You can't be dependent on a pension, on a retirement or a 401k or any of those things. You can't be dependent on those things. The only thing that you can depend on, the only thing that there is security in, is the skill set that you were born with. You see, I've always said this, that being an entrepreneur is not about, starting a multi-million-dollar business, having a multi-million-dollar business. It's not about driving, fancy cars or having the latest designer wear and all of that stuff. All that stuff is great. It's a result of being an entrepreneur. It can be a result of being an entrepreneur, but being an entrepreneur at its core means taking control over your life. How you earn your income, how you live, what's your health like, what's your well-being, your mental stability, all of those things. That's what being an entrepreneur is all about. You see, we have given so much responsibility for our own lives, our own well-being, our financial, mental, physical, emotional well-being to outside sources, outside things. And when those outside things can no longer stand, what happens? We are in trouble. And that's where so many of us have found ourselves in, because we never took the time to hone those God-given skills that we were blessed with. There are some of you that can speak, but you don't have a YouTube channel. You don't use it. There's some of you that can sing, but you don't use it. There's some of you that can play an instrument, but you don't use it. Didn't you know that there are people that pay to get music lessons, whether that's playing the guitar, playing the drums, or something? Don't you know there are people out there that are looking for vocal lessons, that want to sing? Don't you know that there are people out there that are looking for people that can sew, people that can knit, people that, whatever skill that it is that you have, there's someone out there that is looking for that skill and willing to pay money for for that skill that you have. But you never really took the time to monetize your skill because you were comfortable with your job. So what I'm trying to say, without making this video go on too long, is that you need to now take a look at what you were blessed with. Being an entrepreneur going into 2021 is an absolute must for you, because at the end of the day, if you're lucky enough to still have a job, God bless you. But that job is not guaranteed to be there next month, next year. It's not guaranteed to be there tomorrow. Everything could shut down. You know, God forbid, but something could happen. They might find someone at your job contracted COVID. You don't know. And your job could shut down tomorrow. They could tell you now you're working remote, but some companies aren't doing the remote thing. They don't have the capability to do so. And because of that, their doors are shut down, and so does that income source dry up on you. And that's what I don't want. So I want all of you right now, take some time out. Sit down, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and what skills do you have? What can you do that you can now monetize and someone can pay you for it? What is it the idea that you have in your head that you've been putting off, that you said you had no time for? What is that idea? You need to make time to bring that idea out now, right? Guys, it's not about just becoming a millionaire. Even if you're making an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month as an entrepreneur on the side, apart from your income source, that's a secondary income for you, and that can change your life forever. So I want you to start thinking about it differently. How do you produce your income? What are you doing? What skill sets do you have that you haven't been using up to this point? It's time to bring those things out. It's time to start using them. Becoming an entrepreneur in 2020, going into 2021, is an absolute must for you. Do not let another day pass by. I spoke to a cousin of mine just the other day, and she's making candles. And I said, go ahead, sis, do what you got to do. Keep pushing it, push it, push it, push it. Right? And if you guys are interested in scented candles, I'll drop a link for her in the description below. And you guys, listen, hit her up. But whatever it is that you're doing, if you're starting a network marketing business, if you're starting an affiliate, if you're whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you're doing something, that you have some way to bring in some income into your pocket apart from a job. It says the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. If you have just one, you're far from it, right? I'm making sure that I'm trying to produce as many sources of income as I can, trying to grow multiple at the same time as I can, right? Because I understand that a job is not enough. But what I have, as the Bible says, your gift will make room for you. I understand that the skill set that I have to speak, to teach, and there's other skills that I have as well, to communicate, is something that can, if I work it right, can pay me more than any job could ever pay me ever, right? So guys, once again, going into 2021, make sure that you do whatever you need to do to become an entrepreneur, meaning to take control of your life and every aspect of your life, right? Once again, my name is Brian Mills. This is Brian Mills International, the world's #1 personal development company. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you don't miss anytime we post a video on this channel. We got videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Excited to be sharing this information with you guys. I'll catch you guys next week.